Hey guys, it's Pete from Crunch Time Coaching, and today I'm going to be answering a question from one of our YouTube subscribers. His name is Benjamin, and there's a video I have where it's number one mistake to avoid, and that happens with a lot of people when they are trying to hit topspin, that they hit the ball in the net. So he said that tip really helped him, but he tends to hit some balls deep, and he doesn't know why. He says, when I start adding more power to the ball, when I try and hit the ball harder to add more power to get the ball to go deeper, I end up missing the ball long. So right there's a couple of key. Obviously, I've never seen you stroke the ball, Benjamin, so I don't know if I'm 100% right, but just based off of what you said, I'm thinking you're probably, if you're trying to hit the ball harder, you think hitting the ball with more power is going to make the ball go deeper. It sounds to me like you might start muscling your shots. Does that make sense? So I think you're probably muscling your shots, and hitting the ball harder or trying to add more power in your mind is not necessarily going to make the ball go deeper. In fact, it may be frustrating for you in the beginning if you got this semi-western grip, like you say, and you're kind of trying to imitate what you see on the TV, where you always see the pros and it looks like they're doing this real fast, and you can see right there, that's a short swing. They're not actually doing that. If you watch them in slow motion, even though they're finishing, here, they're reaching out to their target and then coming over. But lots of people watch that and they see that, so they start doing that. And they actually, in the beginning, like that, start hitting the ball short. So you may go, well, that didn't work. I gotta maybe swing even faster. And so what I'm thinking you're doing is muscling and then probably opening the frame without being aware of it, because then that ball will start to go further when you open up the frame. But if you do that a little bit and you swing fast, you're really trying to add power, well, then the ball can launch out on you. So what I suggest you start doing to hit the ball deeper is not think about that you've got to hit it harder and add more power, but actually adding the length to your shot, relaxing and staying long through the hitting zone. So let's say I'm starting to where I can hit the ball here, seeing how long, see if I can hit through 1, 2, 3 balls, and then start to come into whatever follow through you like to do, whether you come across the shoulder or whether you're more traditional over the shoulder. I don't know what your stroke is, but try and add the length. You can even think about slowing down a little bit, just going slower and smoother. Lots of times you'll actually hit the ball harder doing that, that thing timing. You catch it out in front and you're going smooth and through the ball. You may go, wow, I just hit a lot of power without even trying. Usually when I teach a lesson and I ask somebody, when they hit a really good shot, I say, how did that feel? A lot of times they say, well, that felt effortless, Pete. That felt great. So think about that. Just going nice and smooth and reaching out for the target. You can see I pretty much put that ball right at the baseline. Think about reaching your hand out to the other person's feet almost, and you'll find that you can put that ball right at the baseline. You don't need to swing super hard. You don't push it either. I'm not saying to push it. You still want a nice acceleration, because when you start to push, then the ball can also take off. People also tend to open up their racket face when they start pushing. They start getting really wobbly at the contact point when they're trying to be extra careful. So you do want a nice acceleration, but it's a relaxed acceleration. All right, so Benjamin, I hope that helps. Hope that helps people out there as well. I want to start doing this more regularly as far as answering people's specific questions and requests on YouTube. So under this video, if you have something else that you'd like to see me make a video on, whether it's the serve, whether it's the forehand, the backhand, the volley, something mental as far as, you're just not performing in your matches the way you want, whatever you want, put that below. Now also, if somebody kind of takes your idea, let's say you wanted something on the slice serve or the kick serve, and somebody wrote that down, what I'd love you to do is maybe reply to that comment, or just add a comment like, me too, I want the kick serve. Don't look at it and go, well, that's already taken. Because the more people that answer a specific request, then I'll know that that's what a lot of people want. So don't look at the comments and say, well, mine's already taken, so I'm not going to comment. If you see something and you're like, well, yeah, that's what I want too, let me know that. Then I'm gonna know, okay, this is what I really need to answer for all you guys out there. So this is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching signing off. Make sure to comment so I know what you guys want. Make sure to like this video so I know that you guys like this kind of material. And if you don't want to miss any future videos, please subscribe. And this is Pete from Crunch Time Coaching signing off. I'll see you on future videos.